What's up, guys? We're finally nearing the end of the Corvette rebuild. In this episode, we're going to be finalizing putting the body panels on the car and pretty much just sending it off for paint. We'll do a cool reveal video towards the end and a little glamour shots and probably rip the car around a little bit. And then after that, we'll be on to some further modifications to the car to make it faster, sound better, and drift easier. But for now, I'll just give you guys a quick walk around to the car to see where we're at. Then we're going to get all the wheels put back on it and put on the ground. All right, so we got both ZR1 replica front fenders on. Got the bumper on. I'm having a little bit of mounting issues over here. This doesn't want to line up too well. You can see here, so I'm probably going to leave that to the paint guys to get this to all line up smooth. We also have pretty heavy crack along here and chip, but it should be all right. This side, however, lined up a lot nicer. Panel gaps aren't as bad. Some of these grooves in here, there's channels in here that line up. This one lined up pretty good. The front could be better, but the ones on that side, they just don't want to line up. Also, yes, the gap here is huge. There is a piece of rubber that goes along here to seal that channel because the hood opens this way, so it has to have a little bit of wiggle room so it doesn't clash into the front bumper. This one I didn't secure as well as the other side. Actually, I lied. This side's secured. The other side's not secured that well. So there's a middle bolt right in here that helps to line up this section along all here. I didn't go ahead and do that one because the dry sump is massively in the way and it's a pretty big pain in the butt. Moving to the back, there's really only like 3 or 4 bolts holding on each of these panels. I just need it on here good enough to take it to a paint shop, which is literally around the corner. I don't have to take the car out on the main road. I'm just gonna drive it over to there, drop it off, and we'll be golden. Anyways, that's enough yapping. Let's get the wheels on this thing and get it put on the ground. Man, seeing this thing on the ground with all 4 wheels on it again, we are so close to being done, and this thing looks so good right now. Oh, I can't wait till it's painted. Headlights are in, it's all done. We're gonna put some sweet taillights in it. Woohoo! We're getting there. All right, today's the day. We're dropping the car off at paint in about 5 seconds. Sir. Okay, so long story short, I wasn't able to film the car's painting process, sadly. I have one picture of the parts. But yeah, unfortunately, I was stuck at work the entire time that this car was getting painted and I didn't have any time to go film it. So, besides that photo, this is going to be my first time going to see it. Luckily, my paint guy is within walking distance of my shop, so I'm gonna head over there now and see how she looks. All right, skipping again because my paint guy didn't want to be on camera, understandable. So, this is more of a first reaction, but dude, this thing looks sick. And I don't even know if I'm gonna show you guys yet, fully. I should totally do like a cool reveal at the end. Like I'll make a nice montage for you guys, that'd be sick. But man, this came out so good. And like I was really, really worried about the color not matching purely because we didn't blend any panels. But dude, I'll show you real quick. It came out fantastic. It is slightly off, you can faintly tell, but I'm going to fully polish all the rest of the panels on the car. So like the hood, the doors, maybe the roof. I'm gonna wrap the roof black, and then the rear hatch and the rear bumper, of course, as well, which the wing is off more than the panels on the car, but that also could be angle. Anyways, they match really well, and I think it came out fantastic. You can see the door comparison here. It's funny, it looks spot on in person, but on camera it doesn't. That's so weird. I think it came out great. So now, the current goal is going to be take everything back off. I need to get the headlights in, and I think while the panels are off, I'm gonna go ahead and buff the rest of the car, get everything looking perfect. But before I move on any of that, the interior on this car is bombed with fiberglass from all the work I've been doing on it. So I'm gonna probably spend the next hour trying to get that out of the carpet in the rear and just out of the floor mats and everything. And then we'll go to polishing. It's molten hot up here. I've only just done that and I'm already looking like this. It's kind of insane. Vacuum is dead. It's hot like Mustafar. So am I. I'm like chopped up Anakin right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go change, maybe jump in the pool, and then we'll be back to buff and polish. All right, so first thing I want to do is check out his panels and his buffing job just to see if there's any swirls in here, and I do see some. There's some more aggressive ones here. So, because I have OCD when it comes to paint detail and stuff like that, I'm gonna grab my buffers and do a correction on the new panels, and then I'm gonna remove the new panels, and then we'll do a correction on the rest of the car for all the panels that weren't painted. Alright, so now that we've got it to about here, there's still some areas down here that could use a little more work, but that's not bad. Now, continue to do the work on the rest of the panel to get all the other little marks out. Well, considering it's 101 degrees in here right now, and I'm about to turn into a puddle, I think I'm going to resume this later, around probably 7, whenever the sun starts to go down and it cools off, so I can actually be up here without dying, because I'm sweating faster than I can intake water at the moment. Alright, so I got the whole car polished. It's like an entire day later. But I also don't want to reveal the car to you guys until it's assembled fully. So, cue the final montage.